Welcome to America in 2025. Buckle up because it's a bumpy ride. Trump is back in the White House. Shocking? Not really. Dangerous? Absolutely. Things were already hanging by a thread, folks. Now, we're talking about full-blown democratic erosion. Remember that smug feeling of we survived 4 years, we can survive anything? Yeah, about that. The GOP, never ones to miss an opportunity to dismantle government, have outdone themselves. H.R. 1295, the Orwellian lie named Dismantling Government Act, is their latest masterpiece. This bill gives Trump the power to gut federal departments and programs like a fish on a Friday night. Education? Gone. Consumer protections? See ya. Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, don't even get me started. This isn't governing people, this is a hostile takeover by billionaires for billionaires. And who better to lead the charge than everyone's favorite Twitter troll turned government official, Elon Musk? Because when I think government efficiency, I definitely think of a guy who once launched a car into space for funsies. Speaking of Musk, let's talk about the dumpster fire that is the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. Created by Trump and run by, surprise, Elon Musk, DOGE is about as transparent as a brick wall. Their mission? To streamline government. Their method? Firing federal employees en masse, freezing grant funds, and generally wreaking havoc on any semblance of order. We're talking about vital programs being gutted, folks. Programs that millions of Americans rely on. But hey, at least Musk is saving us from all that pesky government waste. You know, like funding for scientific research, environmental protection, and oh yeah, making sure our bridges don't collapse. They claim it's about transparency, but good luck getting any straight answers out of them. FOIA requests? Ignored. Congressional oversight? Laughed at. It's like they're playing a real-life game of hide-and-seek, but instead of hiding, they're just setting fire to the rule book. Now let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, money. Specifically the completely made-up number that Musk keeps throwing around about government waste, $500 billion lost to fraud every year, he screams from his Twitter throne. Except that's not even remotely true. The real number, according to those boring fact-checkers at the GAO, is less than half of that. But hey, who needs facts when you have fear-mongering, right? This blatant lie serves one purpose: to justify the dismantling of essential programs like Social Security. Never mind that Social Security has its own dedicated funding source. Never mind that actual fraud within the program is incredibly low. Musk and his cronies smell blood in the water and they're circling like sharks in a feeding frenzy. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, to give in to the despair. But here's the thing, giving up isn't an option. We need to channel our anger into action. We need to hold these people accountable. Thankfully, there are still those willing to fight the good fight. People like Jasmine Crockett, AOC, and Bernie Sanders are standing up to the bullies in the halls of Congress. Organizations like Midas Touch are using their platforms to expose the truth and rally the public. We need to have their backs. We need to amplify their voices. We need to make it clear that we won't stand for this assault on our democracy. Call your representatives. Donate to organizations fighting for change. Talk to your friends and family. Make some noise. Because silence, my friends, is complicity, and we will not be complicit in the destruction of our own country.